What's going on, Internet? My name's Flare, and welcome back to another episode of Double Trouble, my Pokemon VGC 2015 doubles on Battle Spot, kind of. Anyway, rocking with the same team that was in the last episode of Salamence, Sylveon, Milotic, Excadrill, Scrafty, and Amoonguss. Now, in the last episode, if you saw that, go ahead and take a look at that and watch the hacks on hacks, breaking through confusion 1 out of 5 times. Once, and in the last 3 turns, breaking through of my Mons being confused, breaking through 0 times in a bright powdered Klefki. Ugh. Alright, anyway, hopefully we'll find a nice better team than that. Anyways, going to show you that dropped my rating like a lot. His rating was under 1500. And we see someone with a 1600 rating, Dan from the UK. Nice to meet you as well. Let's see what his team is. He's got a Klefki, Leafeon, Dragonite, Charizard, Heatran, and Smeargle. Now, probably same deal as last time. He's got a Klefki. Klefki probably has some swagger shenanigans. Leafeon is Leafeon. Dragonite probably walking weakness policy. Charizard, looking at his makeup, his team is probably a Y, sending up the Sun for the Leafeon, and the Heatran and the Smeargle is Smeargle with Dark Void, and that is never fun. So, things I could lead off with at the beginning of this. Scrafty looks like a pretty strong lead, along with the Salamence. Just being able to go ahead and break scales, do things like that. Who to bring in the back? Excadrill looks like a good option with Earthquake and things of that nature. Now the Sun team, I mean, Sylveon's really not doing much aside from the Dragonite. I mean, and neutral damage. I mean, it's not doing much to the Excadrill. Milotic, again, not doing much, especially if this is a Sun team. Amoonguss, not doing much, but I think Milotic is the best choice here, seeing his Ice Beam and the Skull can hit multiple things. So I think that's who we're going to rock out with in this battle. Someone rated significantly higher than me. Does that scare me? No. But the fact that I lost my stylus there for about 5 seconds did. It's on my keyboard. So, incoming Scrafty Salamence double Intimidate to start the battle off with. He's going to lead out with Charizard and Smeargle. So, I'm going to drop both of their attacks. Not like it's going to matter much. Now, going back to me predicting that this is a Y team, I'm just going to go straight away for a fake out in the Smeargle, break whatever sash it has. I'm going to make it all go for Hyper Voice. I am not dealing with that Smeargle. It is not going to be allowed to get off any kind of Dark Void, none of that. He can go for a Spiky Shield, whatever. How fast is Smeargle? I mean, Smeargle is Smeargle. But, I mean, we haven't really seen any turn 1 switches. I'd be kind of... I mean, he probably is going to switch out the Smeargle, but... Smeargle. How fast is base speed? Oh. My bad. So it is a Charizard Y, just as I suspected. And he's going to Mega Evolve. Probably not going to have much to hit the Salamence with. He's going to set up the Sun, which is going to be a problem. But the chlorophylling, whatchamacallit, Sylveon is going to be chlorophylling it. And then Salamence is going to Mega Evolve second, showing that his Charizard is faster, at least right now. Faster than my Salamence. I mean, is he rocking Dragon Pulse? So Smeargle's going to go for the fake out onto the Salamence, showing that it is faster than the Scrafty. And Charizard does have Dragon Pulse. Special attack rate just sharply. Please let that be accuracy and speed falls. That's actually really good for me. And I'll be able to outspeed everything because Salamence does get a massive speed boost, whereas Charizard does not. I'm going to go for a Drain Punch. onto the Smeargle and hyper voicing both of them. So Smeargle is going to go for a spiky shield, and that's going to be a problem for whatchamacallit, but Smeargle is going to protect itself. This Charizard is not going to appreciate this, as it's going to be brought down pretty low. This Charizard is going to go for a Heat Wave. That's going to knock out the Meds. This Scrafty is going to get hurt by the spiky shield. Scrafty going to go for the Drain Punch. Smeargle is going to protect itself. Scrafty was hurt. Smeargle is going to not speed. So attack, please speed. So speed falling twice, which is good news for me, as I'm going to bring in my Excadrill here. And since it's Focus Sashed, it should be able to knock out both of them. So I'm going to go for a Drain Punch onto the Smeargle, and then I'm going to Rock Slide both of them, hoping this connects with the Charizard. So Charizard's actually going to go first, fire off a Heat Wave. This is going to bring the Excadrill down to the Focus Sash. Now barring a burn, this is going to be that much of a deal, as it's Scrafty gets brought down to 12. So Excadrill's going to fire off a Rock Slide. This is going to connect with both Pokemon and going to be enough to take out, hopefully, both. Or not. So Charizard is going to go down, and this should be a double down, with the Scrafty going for the Drain Punch, holding on for just a little while longer. And it is going to be a 3 against 2, but a not very good 3 against 2. Especially if the Leafeon comes in. So Heatran is going to be one of my opponent's last Pokemon, as well as Leafeon. So the thing being is, hopefully the sun runs out and I have to protect, as this does not look very well for this team. So Excadrill's going to go for the protect. So Leafeon going to go for the Swords Dance, SDing it up. Heatran's going to use for Heat Wave. Excadrill's going to protect itself. That's going to be the end of the Scrafty. It's now Milotic and Excadrill versus the world and the Leafeon. So realistically, the only thing I have to do to win this is protect the Leafeon and hope this thing is a Chople Berry, not a big ground berry earthquaking thing for an Excadrill, because so Milotic's going to go for the protect. Technically targeted the Milotic with the Leafeon, although the play would be to target down the Excadrill. Excadrill's going to use the Earthquake. Milotic's going to protect itself. No berry from the Heatran, so that should be the end of Heatran. Yes, it is. So critical hit on the Heatran. So the sunlight's going to go down, and now things get interesting. So now I just have to flinch this thing, which has a higher chance of flinching. Iron Head. Iron Head or Rock Slide. Because I will outspeed this Leafeon, hopefully. Has a 30% chance to flinch. Versus Rock Slide has, I think, the same? So I have 18 seconds left to make my decision. Probability of flinching. Rock Slide's 30, so we're going to go with the stab move. So Leafeon's actually going to outspeed everything. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. In the end, it doesn't even matter. So Excadrill's going to go for the Iron Head. Knock it out. Super crit. Well, isn't that frustrating? So, in the end, it really doesn't even matter. Miss your Leaf Blade. I don't know how you're going to miss it. But that's going to be another loss for this team. I think I'm going to bring it back one more time, get some redemption. And that's going to be a loss. Well, that was really interesting how the Charizard was rocking the Dragon Pulse. Normally you don't see Dragon Pulse. It's normally like Heat Wave Protect. I mean, it could be teching the Dragon Pulse, but you just don't see it. At least I haven't seen that in a long time. My Charizard ran Heat Wave, Protect, Air Slash, and Solar Beam. I mean, there's multiple different options for that last move. And I guess Dragon Pulse spelt the end, and he had a really fast team. No. That just shows you how important that speed control is. And obviously I was at the wrong end of that. So with that, it's going to bring an end to that episode. Kind of disappointing result, but you live and you learn. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Come back for the next episode for one more battle with this team. Hopefully we can pull out one more win. Or I might just keep battling with this team until I get one more win. So thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day. See you next time. Goodbye.